international fight, Rafa. Venezuela against Mexico.
A big shout out to everybody watching us in Latin America, North America, and the rest of the world. We are international in over 200 countries. And now we go to the walkout of Enrique Granados.
In the catch weight of 165 pounds, from San Cristobal de las Casas, Mexico. With 36 years of age, a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a former welterweight champion in a very important Central American MMA promotion. Started doing MMA because he watched season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter and immediately got hooked. He's been doing this for 11 years. I talked to him yesterday. He wants to win this fight by submission or knockout. He's fighting for his wife and children. His major motivation. Representing Nova Geração team. Welcome to the cage, Enrique the Barbie Granados. We see his wife right there giving him the final lucky kiss before he enters the cage, before he goes to war. The Barbie, Rafa, what do you think of that nickname?
I mean, let's see what it's all about. Usually when somebody has one of these cute names, we've seen it before.
They tend to be violent.
That's right. We saw it with the Assassin Baby Moreno champion. Shout out
to the UFC flyweight champion, our idol, Brandon Moreno, the Assassin
Baby.
The
Assassin Baby, a cute name for a deadly fighter, one of the top fighters in the planet, one of the most dangerous men on earth.
He will have his first title defense on the 11th of December against Figueiredo. Right. That's going to be a nice trilogy fight.
Number 3, can't miss it, won't miss it. We will be there watching with you on UFC. And now we go to Leonardo Blasco. Coming out of
25 years of age and a professional record, experience record of 14 wins against 4 losses. From Mérida, Venezuela. Also a welterweight champion in another important South American MMA promotion. He fought for us in the Ultimate Warrior Challenge 27. Started doing Sanda and moved full-time to MMA 8 years ago. He knows his opponent and admires him. He knew one day they were going to meet inside the cage. The time has come, and let's welcome Venezuela's own, representing Entram Gym, the Blast Trigger, Leonardo Weilung Blasco.
That's right. His prediction for this fight is a KO in the second round, Alex. When these guys start predicting KOs,
I love it.
This is going to promise to be an exciting fight. We saw it in one of the other fights in this card with the Sniper Leyva calling out the KO and getting it. Let's see if we see a repeat with the Blast Trigger. Blasco ready to fight, coming into the last seconds before he hits the cage. Like you said, he is very experienced, and he knows that this is his moment, Alex, and he's ready to leave it all in the cage tonight for the UWC.
That's right, Rafa. 4th fight of the evening. Blasco with a serious game face on. He knows this, it's now or never. I mean, he's coming off a 2-fight losing streak, and he's a winner. I mean, he's got 14 wins, and for the first time in his career, he's lost 2 straight. He doesn't feel that. He told me, I don't feel right. I don't like losing. I hate losing, and he wants to win tonight. Let's go to the tail of the tape. Catchweight bout at 165 pounds, 25 years of age for the Venezuelan, 36 for the Barbie Granados, both weighing in the same amount of pounds. Blasco a little bit taller and with a little more of a reach advantage. Venezuela against Mexico. We are good to go. Let's go to the center of the cage with the voice, Pablo Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ultimate World Challenge number 29 presents 3 rounds of MMA action at a catch weight of 165 pounds. Your referee in charge of the action, Edgar Lopez. Introducing to you first, the fighter standing in the blue corner, He wears white trunks with black trim. He officially weighs in 164.7 pounds. In 15 professional bouts, he stands with a record of 9 victories against 6 losses. He represents Nova Gerasao Gym, San Cristobal de las Casas, Chiapas, Mexico. Enrique Barbie Granados. And his opponent across the cage, standing in the red corner. He wears black trunks with gray trim. He also weighs in the same 164.7 pounds. In 18 professional bouts, he stands with 14 victories against 4 losses. He represents Entram Gym, Mérida, El Vigía, Venezuela. Leonardo Blast Trigger Blasco. And now to give out the final instructions, your referee, Edgar Lopez.
Or
3 rounds.
Italian, maybe. Blasco
Okay, guys, you
serious,
know,
Rafa.
it was a good clean fight.
And the
Respect
Barbie
yourself
looks
at all time and obey my
pumped up.
command at all time. Que muchachos conocen las reglas, quieren una pelea limpia, una pelea buena. Protéjanse en todo momento y obedezcan mis instrucciones en todo momento. Touch gloves, toquen guantes.
Blasco is not looking at his opponent. Super, super concentrated.
Very
Kissing
serious,
the mat.
very emotional with
Lock that
bow.
cage, baby. And let's get down to business. Blasco with the black shorts. The Barbie with the white trunks.
Both these fighters ready to go to war. Sizing up the opponent, both of them. We see Blasco with the southpaw stance. Will this be a challenge?
Nice cross by Blasco. Another straight by Blasco.
Very good jab by Blasco.
Oh, he slipped. He slipped. He's getting up right now. First opportunity for the Barbie to take this fight to the ground.
Good recovery by Blasco. Quickly turned around his opponent to the cage. Dangerous knees from both fighters.
Oh, that was maybe a blow, but the Barbie continued fighting.
Barbie didn't say anything. He just winced a little bit, but powered through it.
Rafa. Blasco is strong. We saw him against Choco Rodriguez. We know Choco is super strong, and Blasco was on the ground, reversing, surviving, but it took the fight 4 rounds to finish. So Blasco is super strong. We know that.
No, and Blasco still remembers that fight. He's looking for revenge from Choco.
He wants that fight next. He told us.
He does. And this could be the gateway to it.
Nice knee by Barbie Granados. Another elbow, and we're back striking.
Barbie Granados, maybe he didn't look in the best position, but did not let that hurt him. He looked for a way to hurt Blasco, but Blasco with a beautiful textbook
Double leg takedown. Nice
loading
elbows by
up,
Barbie.
loading up for a while. Hitting that special power button with those elbows.
That hurt my eyes. He should continue to do those elbows. I mean, Barbie.
Looking
an
good,
open
looking
guard.
confident.
Looking confident, looking calm. He is the most, the older fighter and maybe more experienced. They both got a ton of fights. They're both super experienced, but Blasco is 10 years younger.
Fun fact, jiu-jitsu means gentle art. But right now we're seeing nothing gentle about these two fighters, Alex. Keeping his calm from his back.
Granado's wife is in the corner yelling out instructions. Very emotional. Would you like your wife in the corner with you?
No, thank you.
Will the ref stand him up? We've got less than 2 minutes to go in the first round. Nice punches by Blasco. Looking for the back.
On the other hand, Alex, having your wife in your corner could be a game changer if that's the motivation you need.
Good call, Rafa.
He got up from that. So maybe having your wife in the corner is a good move that can give you that second wind you need.
That is tiring, Rafa. If you're trying to take your opponent down. Oh my goodness, what a takedown by Blasco, but Granados looking for that Kimura. He's got that wrist control. No, he left it. He let it go right now. And now Blasco's got his back. Blasco looking.
Dangerous spot for Barbie Granados.
Blasco now securing the body triangle. That is really, really painful. It cuts your breathing. And
1 minute left to go, Alex. Will this be enough time?
Let's see if Blasco can close that rear naked choke. Oh my goodness, nice punch by Granados.
Oh, we can see Blasco really tightening up on that body triangle, really digging into the stomach of Barbie Granados.
He lost it now. Be careful with that because Granado can do a figure four lock into the feet and it can hurt Blasco. That's why Blasco let it go. Now that's the good position for the body lock. That hurts more. Be careful because Granado can lose this fight by rear naked choke, Rafa.
Oh, he's flattening him out. 25 seconds on the clock. Will that be enough? Granados trying to survive this round.
It's getting close to be finished, Rafa. Blasco about to finish Granado.
13 seconds. Last seconds.
The ref steps in, Rafa. Leonardo Blasco by way of ground and pound in the first round. What a beast!
That was it, and Blasco with the win. That body triangle was too much. Granados appreciating what went on, but very unhappy with the result. He knows he could have survived for a couple more seconds, trying to be saved by the bell, but he was not being smart with his defense, Alex, and that was enough for the referee to say enough.
I agree with you, Rafa. That was a ton of unanswered blows, one after the other. I mean, he's complaining, but he received at least 20 punches to the head.
We've seen it before, Alex. Sometimes the fighters are too tough for their own good, and obviously they can survive that onslaught, but that's not a smart way to defend. That's not what the ref wants to see. He wants to see smart decisions being made on the floor, and he didn't see any of that with the defense. So unfortunately the fighter is not happy, but nobody is when they lose.
Exactly, Rafa. And I mean, he had him in a body triangle, punching him in the face, one blow after the other.
I'm sure he could have survived 10 seconds more.
Barbie's
However,
talking trash right now to Leonardo. He's like, you didn't finish me. I wasn't done, but I think he was, Rafa.
I think so too, Alex. That was a very dominant performance in the end. And let's go see it back with the replay, brought to you by La Hora Adecuada, the best MMA podcast in Spanish. And here we can see the replay of what went down in this round.
I thought he got punched there, but it was just a slip.
And we saw that nice takedown. And once again, that second takedown, while he was holding on to his hands straight to the face. And this is where it got interesting. None of those blows were answered, and we can physically see Enrique Barbie Granados very angry. Thank you, La Hora Adecuada, the best MMA podcast in Spanish, bringing you the replay. And now we go to the center of the cage with the official decision by Pablo Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Edgar Lopez stops the bout officially at 4 minutes and 51 seconds in the opening round. Declaring your winner by the way of TKO victory from Mérida, Vigía, Venezuela, Leonardo Blast Trigger Blasco.
Great fight that we saw from Blasco Blastrigger. Now very happy, enjoying his win in the cage with his fighters. Still see his opponent very unhappy, Enrique Barbie Granados. And we're gonna see one last time here, brought to you the replay by Cabla. And we see a couple of leg kicks starting the match, and then that slip from Blasco could have been one of the opportunities for Granados. And then that great takedown, which began the ground and pound and the submission attempts with that body triangle really locked in. until the ref saw enough with a couple of seconds left on the clock before the end of the fight. And there we have the winner by knockout. Brought to you this replay by Cabla. Now we go to the other side of the cage with Alex and the winner.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Leonardo Blasco. Leonardo, congratulations on your victory. How good does it feel to be back in the winning column? Felicidades, Leonardo Blasco, por tu victoria. ¿Cómo te sientes de haber vuelto a ganar en este deporte?
Wow, para mí es un sacrificio que hacemos todos los días y a pesar de la amarga pelea que tuve antes, me esforcé y bueno, cuando uno se esfuerza, se ve. Y dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres. Estoy con puros campeones y es lo que va a pasar.
I had a rough time the last time I fought. Now I had a lot of pressure going on. I trained a lot. And tell me, who do you hang out with? And I will tell you who you are. And gladly, it showed off. I am happy with my victory. Leonardo, tenías el triángulo de cuerpo. Buscaste la finalización. You had that body triangle. Did you look to finish the fight?
Yo tenía el triángulo, pero en realidad él estaba muy fuerte. Era el primer round, entonces en el primer round estábamos fuertes. Entonces yo estaba buscando un espacio, aunque no me lo daba. Pues entraron los golpes, él no se movió. Y las reglas son las reglas y ya pararon por nocaut. Él ya no se movía y yo también no quería darle más para no hacerle mucho daño.
I had that body triangle, but my opponent was super strong. I kept pounding, grounding, and pounding, and at the end of the day, it was too many blows to the head that luckily it finished the fight. Leonardo, ¿alguna otra cosa que nos quieras decir? Something else you want to say?
Yo lo que quiero decir es que no era antes yo, ahora ya volví. Quiero la revancha contra Choco o quiero pelear contra el Pato Martínez. Y bueno, aquí estamos entrenando para esto. Estoy preparado para el próximo evento o para el que sea.
I just want to say that back then it was not me. Right now, this is me, and I want to fight Choco Rodriguez or maybe Pato Martinez. I'm ready for the next challenge. Congratulations, Leonardo Blasco, on your performance. Felicidades, Leonardo Blasco, por tu desempeño.
Muchas gracias. No dejen de soñar. Nunca.
Never stop dreaming. Back to you, Rafa.